Good morning. I'm on my way to a friend's little vintage shop. So I was putting on, I searched for these clothes because I haven't wore them in ages. And why am I going to her today? Well, last Friday we went and I bought that little fat woman statue, you know. So I bought that there, but there, as I was browsing through her shop, I found this cupboard full of little, as I call them, lappies, little cloths, little vintage serviettes and tablecloths. And you know, that's another passion of mine. Linen, old linen, vintage linen, cottons, beautiful cloth. So I saw all of those. It was really what I fell in love with was the serviettes, these huge cotton serviettes with this embroidery on the sides, something like this, but they were just much larger. Can you see? It's the beautiful linen embroidery and then the crochet along the sides. But then I said, listen, Izette, you've got too much lappies, so no, you're not going to buy them. And on my way home, I just felt so sad because I didn't buy them. So in my car, I had something that I bought, a top that I bought at Pep stores, you know. It was a beautiful top, actually. And Pet Boutique, as we call it in South Africa, it is really the cheapest shop that you can find. But sometimes there's really nice things. And I found this beautiful top. It was 80 Rand. Nothing, but to me it's still money, you know. So I bought the top because I loved the material and I thought I'm going to be able to change it. When I got home, put it on, I saw, you know, this is not really me. And so I decided, and I really cannot change it because this is actually what this video is about. If you don't like your clothes, just change them a little bit. Recycle them. And so I thought, you know, I can buy those little serviettes, beautiful linen serviettes, for, let's say, 120 Rand. Then I think it's 20 Rand a serviette. And then I can make an absolute gorgeous top for me. So why will I spend 80 Rand on a top I don't like if I can create a masterpiece that I will love? So that's why I'm going back to Shana's little shop today, because I'm going to buy my serviettes. And then I was on my way to show you my latest passion, alcohol ink art, and then I saw myself in this and I thought, no, I first want to share this with you. So this, I don't know if I shared it previously in a video, but I bought this in Thailand when we visited the kids a while back. And it's not really my style, but oh, I love the material. I love the idea. Look at this. I just loved it. And it was actually a long coat. This piece was there. So it was a long coat. And not wearing it like this, because this makes me look very, I don't know, fat. So I just cut it off a little bit shorter so that I can wear it with my jeans and with everything. But then I had this piece left over. So I found my doilies. This was a rectangular kind of doily. And but then the color wasn't right. It was like this. So I thought, oh, you know, this is a little bit white. So I put it in rooibos tea. So I dunked it in rooibos tea. So then I got this pinkish color. And now let me show you what I did. I have a little black t-shirt underneath, but this is just my doily. This was I just made it like this. This is actually, it's just really a long piece, not even the same length. And then look at the back. There I put another round doily. So the wonderful thing with this, I can wear it over a long sleeve tight black top, and just like this, I don't need the jacket, or I can wear it over this little thing, and then I can wear my jacket, and then I have a two-piece. And I mean, anybody that's got hands can do this. All I did was I cut this off. And then I had the cut off part, and then I just sewed this piece on, the piece at the back as you saw, and then I made some straps, and voila, I recycled a coat jacket that I rarely wear into this. I must confess, I think this is the second time that I'm wearing this. But I love it. So yes, I'm on my way to another vintage shop to go and purchase some old vintage serviettes. So whenever I make my little top, I will share it with you. And one thing I've also learned about myself, my gift is sharing. My gift is to get other people to get excited about trying new things, doing new things, start creating. Because really, if I can, you can. And the awesome thing with creativity is it needs to start flowing. It is in you, but in order for you need to get it flowing. So all you have to do is just start. Start with one little thing, one little top in your cupboard that you think it's too long. It makes me look drab, so I'm just going to cut it off. And the awesome thing is you even don't have to put hems in and all of those things. You don't have to make yourself some recycled clothes. You don't have to be a seamstress. You don't have to have a degree. You don't have to be able to read patterns. All you have to do is either you have a little sewing machine or you sew with your hand. So that's all you need to change things. What you have, my motto is use what you have to create what you love. So this I love, even though I don't wear it a lot, but I love it. I love the color. I love the idea. I love this. And it's a once off. Nobody's going to ever have this again. So look at the side. The side is I just ruffled it up a little bit and it's just hanging. It's just hanging. It's just flowy. I've got it on with my favorite black jean that I distressed because this is what I love. And the awesome thing is when you get to that point where you just become you. I love what I wear. I love, remember the TLC that I talked about with the little fat woman? How she's teaching us that we need to learn to love ourselves. Because if you don't love yourself, you don't start to appreciate yourself, who's going to do it? Your responsibility, TLC, tender loving care, your responsibility to give it to you. Because guess what? You are good enough as is to start loving your life. But you've got to start right here, right now. It's not, oh, when I find a partner or when I get more money, or I had to learn that the hard way. I had to start doing in the moment what I could do. We went through a very, very hard financial time financially, and we couldn't lose the house and everything. It was really, really a very crazy tough time, and I didn't know what to do. And then the life in me just led me, what can you do? What do you love to do? And I'm a gardener. I love gardening. And so I just started to garden, and then I said, but we can lose the house, so why am I gardening? And once again, I just felt the life in me just says, it's not about tomorrow, it's about this moment. Do in this moment that allows the life in you to start flowing, to start rising, to start moving, so that you can express the life and the love and the peace and the joy and the provision and the abundance that's already in you. But you got to start where you are. Start to appreciate what you have and create with what you have. So at that stage, I wasn't into art or actually dressmaking or whatever you call it. So I gardened. I could do that, and I could focus on appreciating what I have. Now, at that stage, I also had the dogs, and we went to the beach every day, and that was also another love of mine. So look into your life. What do you really love? What makes you feel alive? What makes you realize that, wow, I am alive? And brings out and start to move the joy that's already in you. Find those things and start doing them. And the more you create, start with a little thing, that creative juices, because you are a creator, you create your own life. So by that first piece of the creating juices, life in you will start to flow, and you will just do it more and more, and it will just bring out more and more peace and joy. Because be still and know all is well. That be still is still your mind, and those things that really brings me stillness is when I create, whatever it might be. So thank you that I can show my vintage creation with you. Thank you that I can, for every like and every subscribe and whatever you call these things. But I do this because I love doing this. I love sharing my journey, and I love to get people flowing. And so get the life in them to start flowing, because we are alive and this is our time. We're not here for nothing. We're here because it's our time to live. Have a fantastic day, is it? From Zetster's Lab, I'll keep you posted. I think the next time I'll show you about my alcohol ink art journey. But I'll let you know what I bought at Shana's little Contraywinkel. Contraywinkel in Afrikaans. Area shop, or I don't know what it's in English. Have a fantastic day, is it? From Zetster Lab. Love you lots. See you soon.